Woo! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The Beatles are out, beetling, making all this noise. People out there working on their garden. And here I am, one more again, talking about the news. Lakers superstar Luka. Has signed his contract extension, but I don't think I got the years right. I think I had the 4 years. He was eligible for the 4 years, but he did it in a way that was more. I think I had like 4 years, 230, because that's what he was eligible for. But he did it in a smarter way than anyone has ever imagined. Now, Luka Doncic's deal and the way it's structured and how smartly they set this thing up was quite a work of art. If you really look at it, it's really a smart way they handle it. That they're basically guaranteeing Luka Doncic is the face of the team. And this is who they want to represent the Lakers moving forward, as I told you. Hey, how you doing? Luka is pretty much a different breed. Yeah, he's not. He's not going to come on any sides of conflict with the organization. And they freed up a lot of money. And by freeing up a lot of money, they were able to go to a new extreme. Oh, this is feast, because whenever these beetles fall out of the sky, man, these ants is like it's dinner time. It's a feast on the ground, boy. But yes, Luka Doncic has gotten a lot of praise for all of his, the way he handles himself, the way he conducts himself, not trying to be a, egotistical maniac like LeBron James. They want to move away from that. And you only see Luka when it's time. He's not on social media trying to hoard on everybody's moment. He'd be like, oh yeah, way to go, Sec Ref. Oh, Sec Ref, man, they did a great job over there in the cricket tournament. Yo, man, you number one. It's like, dude, you don't watch no damn cricket. Stay away. Stay away. Just want to hoard people's moments. LeBron James spoke about the cricket tournament. Yo, that's my team. Sec Ref, man. Ain't nothing to play with. It's like, come on, man. You're getting ridiculous. Like I said, the Los Angeles Lucas, baby. The Luka Doncic era in Los Angeles has begun. They're scrubbing out anything that was LeBron James. Get that up out of here. They want Luka. They don't want LeBron. Now, all you LeBron fans can go and jump in the ship or get behind the Luka fans. Well, everyone knows it's particularly a commonality amongst the general public that when you want to move in a certain way, like say you have your own ideals, your own particular thoughts, your own way of dealing with problems that ensue, right? You want to excel to a certain level where people get it, where people understand. You see what I'm saying? You want to excel to a certain light where people who are looking at certain cases, certain characters, certain invitations as to what's going on. You want to look at it with different light, like lenses. You want to look at it from the scope of business. The way the Lakers are setting themselves up, they're going to be relevant for the next 4 or 5 years after they get the hell away from LeBron James after this season. Now, if they win the championship this year, then LeBron will stick around. If they lose it, if they don't go to the finals and lose it, they need to get rid of his ass. Ship him. Well, he's free to go after this year. He could opt to go to any other team he wants. Anybody who wants to take him and his son, like, hey, my other son coming too. Can he stay? Well, Luka's the young guy. He plays meek, but when he's on the court, he beasts out. Now, what you don't want is what we call the causality. LeBron getting in the way of progress. I'm bringing down the property back. By walking through the neighborhood. That's probably what they're saying too, all on this side. This ain't my block. But everybody doing home improvements. All the houses are getting worked on this side. You got like Asians on one side, white folks on this side. And they like, what is he doing here? I swear to God, they doing all the repairs. Every home on this block is getting some, what they call home restoration. And that's cool. Spend your bread how you want to spend your bread. Yes, I live in a flourishing neighborhood where you have 3 baseball fields all to themselves. Kid you not, we got 3 baseball fields all by each other. 3. It's flourishing. Very flourishing neighborhood. Now, as the Cino was saying, Luka Doncic's deal provides an existential plan to rid itself from the mistakes it was made by bringing in LeBron James, which eliminated draft picks, draft capital. All LeBron James led teams ridded itself of draft capital because he wants players so bad that he will have teams sacrifice their draft picks to get them. He doesn't care. It's what he wants, what he ends up getting. Now, as you can see here, on the baseball diamond, hitting the base. Cino's running the bases. Right. Now, the Lakers, Los Angeles that is, they want to get back to the bases. They want to get to home plate. How do they get to home plate? How do they get here? Right? How you gonna get the home plate? How you gonna pull that off? There's no way you could pull that off. Right? Well, you signed a 3-year deal instead of a 4-year deal. Now, what is the difference from a 3-year deal and a 4-year deal? Well, that's why I'm here. See, the difference between the 3-year deal and the 4-year deal is quite essential. Hey, I need a soda while I'm running. That was baseball field number 1. Okay? That was number 1. This is baseball field number 2. So as you can see, that's baseball field 1. This is baseball field number 2. And this is baseball field number 3. Why do we have 3 baseball fields in one location? Because we can, mother. Because we can. This is why we have major games here. Field number 3. You see, what others don't seem to recognize is that when you come to these situations, get involved in these type of environments, the narratives, the more they change, they stay the same. But when you're in a flourishing environment and a flourishing community, you have things that are in your favor, like 3 baseball fields. You have a tennis court, revamped, brand new tennis court. You got basketball over there. You have a track and field that goes around 3 baseball courts, right? That's called a flourishing neighborhood that has these vices. And for the Los Angeles Lakers, it moves in the same fashion. You have a situation in which one side of the party is saying this is what we should do. Their side of the party is saying that is what we should do. But if you want to have a flourishing basketball team, you take less money to help build the flourishing team. But it looks like it's less money on the surface. Not true. You see, Luka's $165 million 3-year extension gives them leeway to keep them away from the second apron, get veterans and another superstar, especially if they get rid of that bum LeBron, put them on the team. Then you can entrust other talents on the team. Because in 2028, after the 3 years, Luka will be in his 10th season. So in his 10th season, he'll be eligible for the 35%. When you get the 35% max deal, that means your contract now will be worth $417 million, which means Luka will be making $417 million by 2028. And not only that, he'll be making $1 million a regular season game. See what we mean by flourishing? See, by taking the less money, he allowed the team to be competitive. Well, LeBron took it the whole $53 million because he want to opt in to get it because nobody anywhere in this globe is going to pay him that. So this is last big payoff. And now that MVP is here, he knows the time and the writing's on the wall. Going back to real basketball. We ain't got time to glorify a bum who's on his last leg. NBC's like, let us do this swan song promotion of, leading him to the waters to drown him. It's like, let's lead you to the waters. We're going to march you through all the praises to you. This is LeBron's last stand. I've had a great career. Yep, lead him right to the river and let the currents take him out and drown him. Get him out of there. Luka will make $1 million per game in 2028. $1 million per regular season game. That's crazy. I told y'all this was Luka's league. Now, see, this is how you break news, when you break it before it happened. See, everybody come in here saying, see, no, you was right. Why? Because they already heard me talk about this before. All these LeBron fans trying to still hang on to LeBron. They like a piece of slob hanging in the wind. Whoa, we're not going to break. You're done. Your days are done. Their time is over for. No, it's over. People are gonna be real sad when they come to the realization that the people they represent and what they represent is not being reciprocated in any way, shape, or form. Yes, Luka Doncic still owns a home in Texas. It doesn't matter. If you play in LA, you got to pay the taxes for every city and state you play in. So if he play the Knicks, he's got to pay New York tax. You got to pay a tax in every city you play in. There's a lot of different elements that are being placed. A lot of elements being placed, but there's not a lot of people that are being placed. Well, when you see people who are all about spamming, weaponizing, and going in a direction that doesn't make a lot of sense to the general public, hey, hey,
Long time no see.
what? Who? I'm like, who?
Okay.
All right. So, I don't know what black guy he got me confused with. I need to get off this block so they be like, that's him. That's Marvin. I'll be like, Marvin? Who the hell is Marvin? So there'd be one white folks, no, that's not Marvin. Somebody be, yes, that is. That's Marvin. Look, he's black. Look at the way he walks. See how he's walking with a little slant to him? That's Marvin, man. It's gonna be Marvin. Look, I didn't care when you borrowed the tools and the lawnmower, but we never spoke about you sleeping with my wife. Look, I know that's my wife and it's her fault. But Marvin, hey, let me get the hell off this block. He'll be like, but Connor is not happy about you sleeping with his. So I'm just saying, you should probably get off this block before he starts shooting, Mark. Just can't go around sleeping with people's wives, man. I'll be like, let me get the hell up out of here. He's like, long time no see. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't know you. Well, when most people speak, the commonality in what we are talking about comes to the forefront. So, The clock has hit 0, Daniel. Uh, Gilbert Arenas has chosen not to apologize. I've reached out. I spoke to Gilbert Arenas. He's chosen not to apologize. So the very next live stream, which will be happening probably 60 minutes from the end of this live stream, we will go and do the live stream that I kept telling him he doesn't want me to put out. He's like, I'm untouchable, do what you want. So we have the blessing of Gilbert Arenas to go ahead and make this live stream. Because he says he's Teflon Don. Nothing's going to happen to him. No YouTube video made can take him down. I said, all right, this is your call, man. Now, he says he doesn't care about a lot of this stuff. He's like, I troll, I do this, I don't flag people. All right. That's neither here nor there. Now, when you start going into national coverage and nationalism, there's a certain thing that you're going to want to have abreast to the general public. No, that's kind of a mutual fund where it doesn't really benefit you mutually. It benefits them mutually, whoever sets up the fund. A hedge fund, meaning that you're going to get whatever percentage you're putting in. It's a little bit different. But we're doing all of that on the Patreon, so you will be abreast to the situation. Nah, I bumped heads with a chick. Well, she's a stripper named Heaven. I'm like, Heaven was a little unruly, you know. She's one of them strippers that was having a bad day. And I'm like, yeah, your name might be Heaven, but you look like hell. That's why you probably need another profession. Because she wasn't getting any money. And she was mad. She was frustrated. She dancing on stage. She's aggressively dancing. She's ticked off. She's not getting any money. I mean, that Heaven girl wasn't my type. Yeah, she's like she was living in hell. Mm-hmm. Well, you get rid of clowns like that. Now, what would the Lakers team look like without LeBron James? A very dangerous one, because they have the finances to go out and get another superstar in the league. Like players that want to come play with the Lakers now. without LeBron there. So when you get LeBron out of the mix, playing with Luka would be a lot easier than playing with LeBron. It's so much ego in all his ways that he wants things. Now the team is built around basketball. It's making basketball decisions on the court to help us win championships, not grabbing big names. Oh yeah, man, we got to get Melo, we got to get Russ, we got to get them, we got to get him. It's like, dude, what are we grabbing these dudes for? They're at the end of their rope. You know, it makes sense to grab Russ 2-3 years ago. That makes sense. But we ain't gonna grab Russ if you ain't gonna get out the way. And you want to bring the ball up 90% of the time, because that's the only way you could play. But when you start the game off giving it to Russ, like, I'm gonna give it to Russ. Go on, Russ. Do your thing. Most people would feel different about that, you know, but I just don't have time to care, you know. That's the way I look at things. Like, I move different. I look at it from a basketball perspective. My dislike for LeBron James comes from what he has done on this basketball court, what he has done to the league. Him perverting the rules because you got a lame duck commissioner, and he's taking advantage of the fact he has a lame duck commissioner. So when you have a lame duck commissioner who's just gonna go by LeBron's word, you get the Mickey Mouse NBA that we've been dealing with for the past few years. Sabotaging the Golden State Warriors dynasty because LeBron needs to have his shine too. So staging the playoffs to eliminate Steph Curry because LeBron team isn't good enough to beat him, just to have them get swept by Denver when we should have saw the Warriors versus Denver. We got to go back to marketing LeBron. A guy who's well off into his 40s and in the well into the twilight end of his career. We want to market that. And it was because of that. It was all done. Mm-hmm.
He's friendly. He's friendly.
Oh, okay. Now, here's the gist of what's happening out here. Okay? Don't trust dogs. Well, I'm trying not to. Well, when you get to a certain level, certain people will see you for who you are. Others, they might not. They might just blow it off. They don't really care. Who could the Lakers get? Man, after they free up this 53 million from LeBron, it all depends on how this season plays out. Do they even keep LeBron on? If they win the championship, they definitely will keep LeBron. But if they don't, it depends on how much LeBron wants to come back for. But they will definitely keep him. Bronny's deal is up after this 2-year experiment. Bronny's up for an extension, which he's still going to be in the G League this year. So they basically marketing him, bring him up for some primetime games, and move on from that standpoint. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm okay. All right. So now you have this everyday work. You have to continuously push, drive yourself, keep moving forward. And once you do, he said, Brian, I'm sorry. What I was saying is, I think I accidentally hit the mute button by mistake. So when you get to the gist of the story, Luka Doncic contract will free up so much money that for the next 3 years, the Lakers are going to be in contention for a title. And they will win a title within the next 3 years, guaranteed. The way it's set up. The Clippers are set up for right now. The Clippers are set up for this season. This is the season to win the NBA championship. We got a bunch of one-year players, veteran players that we got for dirt cheap. This is it. This is our run before we got to start rebuilding and get guys that we're working around. So this here is the Battle of LA for real. Now, right, he could burn up all the profiles he wants. He can keep burning them all up. He keep creating them, I'll keep knocking down. So burn them all out. Come on down. Oh, this is a hoodie short set, buddy. Look, see, shorts. This is not no real thick hoodie. My buddy called this my Timo hoodie. Show Timo outfit. Timu. I was like, that's funny. That's real funny. Now, well, Chicago weather moves differently than what y'all see. Y'all see 84 degrees. Nah. You'll think it's 84. You be like, hey, it's great. Then 4 in the afternoon, you be freezing. Like, they say it's 84, but it's kind of cold. Do you see any sweat coming off my forehead? Mm. that breeze from the lake. Cool breeze, man. Cool breeze. Yeah, so I will get ready for the most epic live stream ever. So get ready for it. That's cool. They paint the garage from white to black, fade to black. Yes. Get ready for the most epic live stream in the history of mankind. Gilbert Arenas has authorized me to even do the live stream. He says he's not apologizing to Kwame Brown. He has nothing to apologize for, so he leaves me no choice. All right. He got about 20 dummy accounts knocked up out of here, is what he did. Oh, yeah, it's time. So now that I'm back, oh, yeah, till the next live. Then tell him to post it and quit talking about it. And we out.